I should use a microphone or you can hear me well? Perfect. Okay. So hi, my name is Gil, and in the next hour I'm going to be talking very fast and giving you a lot of information on how to take your business to the next level. I'm going to introduce myself a little bit in a short while, but first of all I want to set clear what our goals are when we're here today. We're going to be very practical. Listen, I love inspirational lectures, and motivational speaking is great. I sometimes find that it's a little bit like McDonald's, that you have a great meal, and everyone has McDonald's, but that you're hungry again after an hour. My purpose here is to give you tools that you can use in your business, come out of this next hour, and implement things in your everyday business. If it's an agent or a broker, it doesn't matter. You're going to see that you can use it. I was fortunate enough to train more than 1,000 agents in Israel, including some of our best agents. Some are actually sitting here. So it was a great pleasure, and it's important for you to know that. I've been in RE/MAX for 5 years, 5+ years actually, and I've been teaching or doing instructions for more than 11 years, even before RE/MAX. So you can calculate that maybe I'm not as young as I look. Someone wants to guess how old I am? No one from Israel is allowed to answer. So we're going to start with setting goals, but very practical goals. Not goals that complicate our business, that we start getting lost in Excels, and we have so many sheets that we don't know exactly what we want to achieve. I'm going to give you a very simple formula to decide goals for yourself for the next year. And then we're going to talk about something that I call building the town square. Town square is the heart of your business. I'm going to teach you how to build the heart of your business and streamline leads into your business, generating leads on a constant basis to maximize the proficiency of your business and your achievements at the end of the day. You sometimes get too complicated with the goals. You make it too elaborate. Or on the other hand, you just write down a big number, which is great. How much money you want to make next year? It's always great to write this number down, 200,000 euros, 300,000 euros, so the number is hanging in front of your eyes, but you have to drill down to what you need to do. What do you need to do to make this happen? The number will not just materialize out of nowhere. You need to work in order to get it. We're talking about total gross income that you're going to generate in the next year, September to September. So when I meet you next year in Vienna, in the next convention, you can tell me, yeah, this is exactly what I made this year. How many transactions do you need to close by the end of the year, by the end of September, let's say next year, 2013, to achieve this goal? Someone maybe wants to share their own goal, just one example. Anyone? Yes, Sharon.
100 transactions.
100 transactions, and how much money would that mean?
That should compute to 750,000.
Wow, first of all, it's a great goal.
Average transaction is 7,500.
7,500. Okay, so that's easy math.
Canadian dollars.
Ah, okay.
Sorry.
Times it's very good in Canadian dollars as well. And I see it all the time with the agents that I teach in Israel. When they come to the business very new, very fresh, so they dream about big goals, big numbers, but they don't know how many transactions they need to close in order to get to these big numbers. And sometimes they're surprised, but sometimes they're surprised positively, not negatively. They throw out like a huge number. They say, I want to make 500,000 shekels. 500,000 shekels is like exactly 100,000 euros. They say, we want to make 500,000 shekels, and everyone in the class says, wow, you're crazy. New agent, 500,000 shekels. And then I ask them, okay, let's break it down. How many transactions is that? And apparently you find out that it's only like 25 or 30 transactions a year. And then they say, wow, that's possible. That's actually possible. But what I want you to have very clear in your head is how many meetings you have to make, or you have to take, you have to schedule next year. Exactly how many meetings from this September to the next September. And why do you think meetings are so important? And to me, meetings are more important than your transaction goal or even your money goal. Why do you think meetings are the essence of this business? Well, I'll answer myself. And I'll tell you why. Because meetings are the one thing you can control. You have absolute control over how many meetings you can actually go on. You schedule the meeting, you pick up the phone, you generate leads, like I'm going to teach you today, you take the meeting. Then you start marketing a property, and then you have to do a lot of showings for the buyers and so on, and then you close the transaction. But there are other factors that come into play when we get to this level. The one thing that is crystal clear, that you can control 100%, is the number of meetings that you take. And I want you to have this number in your head, and on paper, and I would like also on the computer with a file that you open, how many meetings I'm going to take by the end of the year. What I learned in my experience in RE/MAX is that where agents are separated between mediocre and good to great is lead generation. How to generate leads, how to get the phone to ring more, and then I can also work less and make more money. But I have to create a stream, a constant stream of phone calls. And I'm going to talk to you about something that I call building a town square. Building a town square, it means how do I create a town square where all the traffic comes to. I'm in the center of the square, and I get people just streaming to the town square. If I want to be a super agent, I need a very, very strong town square with a lot of highways that bring leads into my business. Zev, don't get nervous, it's only me. I'm going to talk to you today about 10 different ways to generate leads into your business. And I'm telling you, I guarantee that no agent does all of them. But if you can improve a little bit, if you can do 2-3 more ways to generate leads, it's a huge, huge difference in our business. I'm going to talk to you about the internet. Internet is very scary. The internet is endless, and we get nervous. How many of you heard Tom Ferry speak? Yeah, okay, so Tom is the best. That's obvious. Tom is like very what he calls Web 2.0. He's very out there, Twitter, and Facebook, and YouTube, and LinkedIn. And I can tell you honestly that I did a lot of trainings for agents in Israel, and they get confused. The internet is confusing. It's like, how much time am I supposed to spend there? Am I supposed to work 8 hours a day on Facebook? So I'm going to give you today a few tips and a great new tool on how to utilize the internet for your business with very little investment of time, and also not with a lot of knowledge. It's okay. I'm going to make it very, very simple for you. If you're using 7 to 10 highways already, for what I showed you, then basically you can leave the room and go get drunk. Because you're doing great. You're doing great. Or keep getting drunk from yesterday, yes. I want to summarize a little bit what we did today and give you the challenge. Give you the challenge of moving forward and improving your business. So, taking your mind to the new level. I want you to embrace a mentality of no excuses.